One shot, let's begin. Nagi-kun no Okurimono by Sakura Komachi. Translated and uploaded by Maho Shonen Sora Star Scanned and Sora Jomi. Alright, the new webcam is in and it's gonna be an adjustment. I got a high quality one. And it seems a little too HD for my taste. I'm like, oh no. I can see everything here. I don't know, it kind of bothers me with my beard. But I'll get used to it and I'll adjust more settings. But with all that being said, we read, we react, we relive. And I figured it's about time we had a traditional little romance. I think it's been fun. It's been too long. I guess if I want to be traditional, I do a Yuri. Let's begin, everybody.
Oh, Yori. Oh, wow, so cute. I mean, why do you always give me stuff like this at school, Nagi-kun?
I only just remembered to give it to you. Don't want it? My backpack's already.
My backpack's already covered in bears, but I want it. I love it.
Good.
Nagi. Nagi,
You're gonna be late to class.
what a beauty.
Everyone's waiting for you.
She's so mature.
See you after school.
Uh, cute.
Giggle, giggle.
You're such a dumbass.
Oh, you're such a dumbass, Nagi-kun. He's treating you like a kid. That childhood friend of yours.
I knew it, but we'd walk to and from school together every day, you know.
So, like your parents picking you up from preschool?
Brutal. But he gives me presents like bears.
Has he ever given anything that isn't childish?
Squish. No. Oof.
You're a little sister to him.
Stabbed. Bunk.
Must be tough.
Little sister. Maybe he really is treating me like a little kid. Ouch. Am I still a little kid in Nagi-kun's mind?
Don't trip.
It's possible. I wonder how Nagi-kun would react if I became pretty. Would he tell me I'm cute? Would he tell me I'm pretty? I hope he would. So, what should I do to be more mature?
Leave it to me. Oh, what are you doing? I'll do your hair. Ding dong, ding dong. True. Let's see. Let's see. My bad. Koyori? You're the girl with the plushies. You seem different. A makeover?
Something like that.
Really? You look cute. Right, Nagi? She looks cute, right?
Ba-dump, 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 ba-dump.
We're leaving.
Huh?
At least say something.
Huh? Huh? That's not the reaction I was expecting. He totally ignored me. But why? Is it weird? Does it not look good on me? Squeeze, this is so embarrassing.
Hey, why'd you take all the bears off your backpack?
I thought they were a little childish. I was actually forced to, though.
Stop complaining. Take them off.
Hmm. Maybe I shouldn't have taken them off.
I liked you better before.
Huh? Kayori?
Oh, okay. Kuyori?
You're such a dumbass, Nagi-kun. So insensitive. Just be considerate and tell me I'm cute. Boom. This is for you, Kayori.
Oh, wait. I need to learn her name's Koyori. Uh, this is for you, Koyori.
Thanks,
But why? Because you like bears, don't you?
squeeze.
Ding dong. Why'd you leave? Where are you? Did you get home safe? Koyori?
I'll have to apologize to him later.
Huh? Let's see. What's this?
I'll go alone today. Huh? Why? It's dangerous. Hey, explain. Didn't I tell you it's too dangerous to go alone during rush hour? And you even went home by yourself yesterday. Were you even listening? I'm sorry. Mm. You need to be aware of how small you are. You always. What? Stop treating me like a child. When will you stop seeing me as a preschooler? Or not even siblings? You're such a dumbass, Nagi-kun. I'm not a kid anymore. Look at who I am now. When will you see me as a romantic interest? I want you to look at me like you would any other girl. What? Koyori! It's finally over. Let's go to the store. Hmm? You're totally regretting it. Just calm down. Okay, give me a second. I did it. I said it. He totally thinks there's something wrong with me now. What do I do? 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 It's so over for me. I'm definitely getting rejected. They'll even say some can't anymore. Go home. I can't understand what you see in someone that insensitive. And I even did your makeup for you, crunch crunch. I know. I'm sorry. But you can't take it back anymore now. That's true. You did your best. Now, go get rejected. I don't want to get rejected. I ended up going home by myself. I wonder if he's mad. Proud. I'll have to apologize to him tomorrow. Why are there so many people today? Squish. Told you were gonna get crushed. He's so cool. What even was that? Too many people. That was way too prince-like. I like him. Stare. Koyori? Thanks. Uh, um, Nagi-kun? Aww. See, huh? A plushie? For you. Are you seriously still gonna treat me like a child? Grr! No. Look at it. Huh? Huh? It, is this? Oh. A necklace? Mm-hmm. It's not like I see you as a child, and that makeup looked good on you. But am I dreaming? I've always wanted him to say that. But. So, this'll probably look good on you, too. I've never seen this side of Nagi-kun before. Turn around. Okay. Whoa, whoa. His hands are so close to my neck. There. It's on. Thank you. Poof. It looks good on you. I like you. I know. I love him. Maho Shonen Sora scans. I made a Discord server. Please join if you want. It's really empty right now, though. I actually already did the majority of this nearly a year ago now. I just never finished it. Frog face. Okay. That was a good one. I quite thoroughly enjoyed that one. Um, I think going back to romance is always good. Like a little bit of a rom-com. Is there much com in this? A little bit of com, yeah. I like the premise of the giving
the person a gift and it's a consistent cute gift, it's a little bear. Um, I think it's because I primarily like giving people gifts. I guess that's my love language, or it's my adoration language, or whatever, or it's just the way I like to express my feelings. Like a coworker of mine just came back and I got her a candle. Um, because like she's older and I asked her like, hey, what type of snacks do you like? She said, I don't really eat snacks. Okay, I'm gonna get you a candle then. Okay, I got her a candle. And I got her some dried mangoes too, because that's kind of like a Hispanic treat. Um, and I think this is also really, really cute in a lot of their aspects. So first, the bear is incredibly well drawn. I mean, look at this detail of fluff. Look at this detail of of not fuzz. And maybe are these screen tones? Is that what that is? I'm now applying the screen tone things I learned not too long ago. These are definitely screen tones. A little background, okay. Um, and oh yeah, then they had the little spaghetti sandwich or yakisoba sandwich. Look, seriously, look at these bears. Look at the fluff on these guys. Aw. And then look at these, all a little present from uh what you would call it? From Nagi-san. There we go. And look at this. You got the little uh bear suit guy, you had the girl in the dress, this, and then this guy's a little less fluff. Wait, there's details in the fluff. Okay, so this is meant to be a fluff bear. This is a little fuzzy fuzz, but these which are a bit smoother. Ah, the author, I see you, I see you. Um, I found this charming. I think it's cute, and I think the author has a good handle of like what makes somebody look a little bit older, and I do appreciate that because one thing a lot of like mangaka or authors tend to face is that when they draw differently aged characters, they sometimes just make like a bigger version of their younger characters, right? So it's like, okay, they look the same, we just had to say they're older. But in this one here, it's like, okay, we got this, little teenager. I mean, he could definitely pass for older, but I'm sure the author would go and like do something different. This is also like a foot and a half difference. That's a big difference there. This guy's like 6 foot something, and this person's probably like 5 feet something. That's a huge difference. And then drawing her a natural beauty. I love it. It's great. It's fun. And I don't know. I like the ruffles. The ruffles of the hair are so cute. It's adorable. And him like being there and protecting her are quite amazing. What should I do to be more mature? And I like the fact that you just do this little bit of extra. It's like, okay, she looks a little bit older, a little bit more mature because it's the makeup, it's the this, the little bit of the hairstyle. It's a nice little subtle difference there. Um, and then you compare her comparatively to this. It's like, okay, I love that. That's really good of the author to do and very talented. And I like the fact that it's not this really, how do I put this? There's a world going on inside of this because one thing that a lot of one shots have the trouble with is sometimes they'll go and they introduce like 10 characters and they're all semi important. There's maybe one or two really important, but it's a lot to do. It's a lot to introduce all at once. And it's like, okay, okay, okay. Maybe it would have been stronger of a story they focus on this one. And this one I think has a good balance of like focusing on only a couple of characters without overwhelming you with needless exposition or this or the other. It trusts the audience enough to understand what's going on, right? We understand their dynamic, okay, too. And while this girl is pretty and you I think she's going to be a big deal to it there, she doesn't need to be a huge deal. We know her purpose is to make Koyoki. I'm remembering these names. Koyoki a little bit more jealous and kind of get her feelings with them here. And then this guy's in the background. I didn't even notice that earlier. And then this one is just her friend. I don't even know if she has a name, but she doesn't necessarily need a name. You can understand their dynamic. They're eating lunch together. You see their little bear. It's cute. It's adorable. And again, I gotta compliment the fuzz. This one's not fuzz, but these are fuzzy. That's such a big bear too. It's absolutely adorable. And oh, look at this! Even as a kid, she's wearing it. And then so it doesn't need that. And then all the classmates around her, we don't need to go like, oh my gosh, I'm this person from this class this, class that. Oh no, let's help her. I'll do this. It's like a nice little project where they're all working together, and it's adorable. I love it. And then when they come here, it's his buddy, right? It's his buddy. It's his friend. It doesn't need to be any more than that. And it's like, hey, you seem different. A makeover, you look cute. It's a compliment. And then this guy doesn't need to. Um, he doesn't need to be overly explained or anything. He was with him, and that's all we need. And this guy again looks. This person's remarkably good. I might have pegged this guy for a little bit older, to be perfectly honest, if you put him in a different outfit. But I wouldn't be surprised the author. I'm not cute. This is a fun little one. The shock at her face. And I like the idea of him going here and then him being a little bit jealous. He'd be like, I wish you were um, being a little jealous and like, what are you doing here? Why'd you take off the bears? Because he does like her and he's giving her all these affirmations. And it's just, I thought they were a little childish. Boom, he's upset about that. And then he says, I liked you better before. One, as in the bears, and then the hair. And it's like, comes across definitely rude in some respects of what she's trying to do. But I could see what the guy was saying. He's kind of a little bit of a airhead or a bit of an idiot sometimes. Where he's going, okay, he could have phrased that differently, but the intention was still there. The intention was like, hey, I'm a little jealous. I'm a little upset because I wanted you in this way here. I liked you this way. You didn't change for this. And maybe a little jealous the fact that his buddy called her cute, right? Where it's like, hey, you look really cute, right? And then we're leaving. At least say something. Like he's trying to like go and do that, but then they're going together. And I could see why he's upset, right? He's like, oh god, you're calling her cute? And then he's like, okay, maybe other guys will see her the way I see her. And then she runs, and if she got off early at her stop, or who knows what. And the bee could start to tell me I'm cute. That's all she wants. And look at all you fushes. She had your fushes with her. Look at them. Anyways. And then their childhood thing, right? You don't need to overly explain this. You could be like, oh, he gave it to her as a kid because you like bears, don't you? And I think, oh, look at this room full of bears, too. It's really nice to see, like, hey, this is one thing that means a lot to her. And maybe it's the thing he knows she'll like. So he gives her a lot of it. And that's another thing, one thing about a person, you give it to them, boom, boom, boom. And it shows you're considerate and this, that, and the other. It's adorable. Um, and then, of course, sending the text message so we know that it's not like, oh, they don't talk to each other. He's upset. He's like, hey, where are you? And this is also incredibly well drawn. And I like the fact that this one had the backgrounds, I think, play a like subtly large part of this and a little bit to the expertise of this one or why I really liked it. I hope it's a highly rated manga, at least 8.5 plus on manga decks. Because, okay, strong emotional moment, but we focus on her, so we don't need a background. Look at this. Oh, sorry. And then here we have the little effects here, right? You have the little lines here, so it's focusing on her. It's dramatic. What are we gonna do? And then this one, okay, up this. That she did that motion. And then this one, you see the little shaking. Where oh, sorry. Oh, I'm flexing. Okay. But she's doing the little shaky motion line, so like that. Um, and then here, then we get the little past background, right? But it's still sweet. There's a little bit of blush. And then now when it's dark and dramatic here, it's a little bit darker with it here. And then when we just want to focus on her again, it's all white and it goes past these here. Do you see the little like outlines here, right? It's like a glow that she has around her, and this is so cute and it's so heartwarming. This might be the thumbnail depending if I want to edit it like that. And it's a very logical story. And then, oof, and then these emotions are also so well done. I mean, look at this. It's a perfectly drawn emotion. It's dramatic. You can see the lighting go down on her like that. And you look at this, even the shadow here. This looks like something out of a little bit more of a dramatic manga than this, but it shows what the author is capable of, right? We have this expression, then this one where it's like, hey, a little shame, a little sad, a little upset. And then this one who's like, yeah, look at the way the line is drawn in that face too, right? You see the lip and it's like, oh. So it's a good mix, and they're really good at drawing the facial expression. And this guy, for being relatively monotone, I'll analyze his facial expression in a second. He's like, what? Okay, we have these lines here. Upset. He's like, we're not even seeing me. I'm not a kid anymore. The past. And even he's shocked. And I want to look at this guy's face. Again, the eyes on her are a great choice. It really adds to the pride. And again, this one looks like it's a little bit drawn from a more mature manga. But then it's good mix here. And this guy, he's very expressive for being unexpressive. I think that's a good way to put it. he's like one of those people that never like smiles or does like ooh with their eyebrows like this because of their facial lines, right? They're like, I don't want to get wrinkles. I'm just gonna be monotone like this, and it is gonna be a little bit cool, but like that's for somebody who doesn't like make big shifts in his emotion, and the biggest shift is like the way his eyes light up. He has a lot of variety in his emotions, right? He's like, okay, we got this, the blushing, the happiness, but still the kind of cool expression, a little bit narrow. This one where his eyebrows raised just a little, we don't see his mouth. And even here, like when he's angry, his eyebrows stay there, but it's still expressive while still like this. Maybe it's just the eyebrows from like, dude, there's a little tension here within it here, and a little tension there. Maybe this is just gonna be an eyebrow analysis. Maybe that's how you make cool characters. You look at their eyebrows the entire time. And even here, look at the attention this way. He's holding other people. Sorry, I'm literally just looking at his eyebrows now. Tension here, and this one's a little bit of an arc. This is probably the most shocked expression. It's not very dramatic as well. Here, boom, and here annoyed, but like it, they do a good job of it. Maybe it is just the heavy eyebrows that make it. Maybe I gotta pay more attention to cool characters as they try and work the eyebrows a little bit more and seeing how much expressive they are. But yeah, this is a genuinely well drawn manga. It has a lot of subtleties to it that I think add to why I like it so much. And I like the plot line. And I like that it doesn't need to be super dramatic in the sense it's like, hey, you could have easily had the girl at the beginning be a competing love interest. He's like, ugh, yeah, I don't like those pretty girls like that, or I don't like them, or I like the popular girls. You could have done some drama where it was this, that, or the other, but it wasn't. It's just similar. They're friends. You know, you could have platonic friends of the opposite sex, and you could also, you know, just like be friendly with people. And again, look at these eyes; they're well drawn. And it wasn't this dramatic thing. It's like, hey, I like you. We spent time together. It's kind of obvious to everybody, but you know, whatever. And then with his buddy, it could have also been like, hey, let's go and do this, that, or the other. And then, you know, it didn't happen. She could have tried to date him, make him jealous. And even like this one here, wanting to be seen in this as an adult, right? Or maybe as a love interest. I don't really have childhood friends like that, but you know, I imagine it'd be a similar thing if you grew up with somebody like that, and maybe even as a parent, you know, if you had a kid, like I'm not a kid anymore. Look at who I am now. Um, and then he's like, with the what thing? And then this, of course, doom spiral, like where you walk away and you didn't wait for an answer. And look, these little head pats are cute. And I like this one too because he's a ham trying to protect you on the train. And you know, in Japan, they unfortunately have a problem with gropers. And you know, I'm glad they didn't go the route like, oh no, she's gonna be assaulted, right? Because it could have easily gone that route, and this is why the guy needs to be there in the first place. But instead, like, no, you're gonna get crushed. You're gonna get mobbed here, and so that's what he wanted to protect her from. And I do like that aspect, and the way he confesses his love is cute. Where it's like, hey, I see you as an adult. Here's the necklace. You want it? Boom. And then his little blushing. And then he goes and he flirts with her a little bit too. And this is the one where, like, I can imagine the girls go, oh no. You know, he's so close. He's like, thank you. Aw. He goes and I don't know if he whispers or gives her a kiss or like just goes, "Oh, you're welcome," or something like that, right? He goes, "Poof." It looks good on you. I like you. And the I know thing is a cute little thing to say, but I'm sure that if you say that to anybody, like, you know, and then it's like, "Oh, that's cute, but do you like me? Do you really like me? Do you really love me?" I really enjoy this one. I'm surprised it didn't get a little bit higher. I think it was a good rom com. Um, oh, oh, oh. Two classmates next to her but never spoken even once. One day after her haircut must have one of them finally got his course started a conversation, heart fluttering love between two innocent souls. Wakare ni nikui ni sano kunwa. Let's look at this. I know this is a bit of a long one. It's food? Mangaka. Okay, I guess they don't have much of a profile yet. No, I guess they're relatively new. Okay. Two classmates next to each other. Okay, let's see how they go here. Um, doesn't look like this guy's based on the other one, but maybe this person got a haircut and then they're like, "Hey, now you're hot, right?" Can I get like I'm always weird about going to these other websites because who knows like what's gonna be shown. Let's use Google Images and just kind of analyze through this here. Okay. Okay, this guy got a really good haircut compared to what we see in like the title, I guess, and then it goes from there. Or maybe she got a haircut because we got the bangs. It's like, uh-oh. And I will say this is a very modern style. I do see like a lot of women with this style with like the little bangs, and then you go from there, you know? Interesting. Cool. I do appreciate that this more modern style is being shown. I don't see a lot of this in like manga where it's just the like little bit of a short bangs. And yeah. But awesome, awesome. I really enjoyed that. I'm glad to be back with the webcam and we'll get used to the HD or whatever D this is. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.